So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way.
Header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's forced to go back. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Could be danger here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early... And a shot! Goal, Italy!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Oh, delightful ball. And he is dashing away. Rice. And Jamal. Araujo. And Botman. Jamal. Mendes gets a foot in here.
Copenhagen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Showing good feet. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gabriel. Ferran Torres. And Araujo. Araujo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Forced to go back. Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rice. Ferran Torres. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chooses to go crossfield. Ferran Torres. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Ferran Torres. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram does really well there. He is strong. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that's neat. In by Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Caught offside that time. Yamal wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rough chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some resolute defending there. Eder Militao.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one, and they can counter here. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Haaland. Good ball, good take. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
This their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Italy are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Vinicius Junior on a serious charge here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. And here's Thuram. Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. A real chance! Thuram. And Yamal. And the counter is on. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank.
Copenhagen really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Yamal. Rafinha. Nuno Mendes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's managed to get free. Has a look up and drives it forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for a runner. Rafinha. Now it's Haaland. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Hakimi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Deftly away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Botman. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely. Real chance! Off the post. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
No goals as yet. This is a promising build-up. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he welcomes it in. Olise's cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nuno Mendes, Vinicius Junior, and here's Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's quick to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha. Pedri. And it's Rice. Olise. Hakimi. Gyökeres. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that pass is somewhat... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice. And Rafinha. And it's Rice. Araujo tries to pass it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bruno Fernandes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Botman. No, he's had it taken off him. And it's Pedri. Jokeres. Gravenberg. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. And a header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The muscular approach does pay off here. Jokeres. Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Jokeres! A finish of true class! And Italy score first. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think
And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Copenhagen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Haaland. Rafinha takes a shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mendes with a definite foul there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Spread it left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Araujo. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance to deliver. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. And again! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Short changes him with that pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Marquinhos can clear it away. And he's well positioned here. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rice. Fermin. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nuno Mendes.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fermin. And now the breakaway. Haaland. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Elects to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. Doku tries a cross. And it's hoisted clear. And the ball's come loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Girassi making good progress. Goes for... and he scores! Courtois sends that a long way. Reinders kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's it, the referee says enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hakimi, looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Olise. Olise. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gyökeres.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Italy have a free kick.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. And it's Gravenberch. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Olise. Little pass back. And they are prompt with their pressing. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. Rafinha. And here's Haaland. Gravenberch gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. Italy are looking to break at pace. Good ball over the top. It'll be a throw-in. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Gyökeres receives it in a good position. Tries a shot! Goal, Italy! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Rafinha plays it short. Shot a goal! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Caught offside that time. And it's with the keeper. Gravenberg. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Botman is the guilty party there. Eder Militao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gravenberg. Rice. Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. And he can thump it away. Rice. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played, well played.
Ferran Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything, his way.
Jokerej.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Botman defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ferran Torres, looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Jokerej. And it's Hakimi. And they can counter here. And Gravenberg. And it's Van Dijk. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a super give and go. Quick look, then plays it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's hoisted clear. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Jokerej going forward, and he plays one through.
Copenhagen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Clipped into space. Jokerej. Mendes gets it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nicely weighted ball. Jokerej. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. Jokerej. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Copenhagen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Mendes. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick. The speed. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the...
Rafinha! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hakimi. Jokerej. Can he get it through? Now, this could be a chance. Threads one in. Hakimi has it out. Takes a shot! No, just not quite. Hakimi. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ferran Torres being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Rice. Now it's Girassi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gyökeres. Rafinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Fernandes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out towards the right wing. Hakimi. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Gyökeres. Gravenberch!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi has it in a wide position. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Italy find a position of real strength now. And it's Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Now, who's going to be first to this? It'll be a throw-in. And a chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Copenhagen are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rice goes short. Fermin. Nice control. Italy are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Quality ball. Distributed tidily. And he's quick to return it. Oh, super ball! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rice. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Haaland. Italy are looking to break at pace. Haaland. Decent chance! Rice.
Copenhagen are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Corner it is. So their 4th corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Rice. And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And it's Rice. Some good work on the right flank here. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's lofted through here. Now, can they get it back? It's gone out for a throw-in. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.